Former presidential candidate Peter Obi has criticized President Bola Tinubu for downplaying Nigeria's challenges by comparing them to those of other countries. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are the top 10 stories. At number 1, former presidential candidate Peter Obi has criticized President Bola Tinubu for downplaying Nigeria's challenges by comparing them to those of other countries. President Tinubu had remarked that Nigeria is not the only nation grappling with poverty while receiving a delegation from the National Assembly in Lagos. Reacting to the statement on his X account on Friday, Obi expressed disappointment that instead of providing a clear plan to tackle these issues, leaders often downplay the situation by comparing Nigeria's struggles to those of other countries. He highlighted Nigeria's issues including poverty, insecurity, hunger, poor education, high infant mortality, corruption, unemployment, and income inequality, reiterating the need for a comprehensive approach to address these issues. Obi stressed the importance of leaders offering tangible solutions, a clear vision, and a roadmap to overcome obstacles, stating that this is the hallmark of visionary leadership. At number 2, the Debt Management Office (DMO) has announced that Nigeria's total public debt has surged to 121.67 trillion naira, a significant increase of 24.33 trillion naira, or 24.99% over 3 months. This new figure contrasts sharply with the total debt of 97.34 trillion naira recorded as of December 2023. According to a statement issued by the DMO Thursday in Abuja, the current public debt encompasses domestic and external debts of the Nigerian government, the 36 state governments, and the Federal Capital Territory (FCT). The report details that as of March 31, 2024, Nigeria's total public debt stood at 121.67 trillion naira, with domestic debt at 65.65 trillion naira and external debt at 56.2 trillion naira. Additionally, it was reported that the government secured loans totaling $4.95 billion from the World Bank over the past 12 months amid concerns over rising external debt servicing costs. It further added that the government is also anticipating the approval of new loans amounting to $4.4 billion from the World Bank and the African Development Bank within the coming year. At number 3, the transmission company of Nigeria, TCN, has announced an electricity outage in parts of Nasarawa state due to maintenance work on its facilities. The General Manager of Public Affairs at TCN, Ndidimba, disclosed this in a statement on Friday. The outage is attributed to annual preventive maintenance on the 40 MVA transformer at the Akwanga transmission substation. The maintenance is scheduled for Saturday, June 22, 2024, from 9:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. The affected areas include Akwanga Town, Wamba, Budi, Garaku, Nasarawa Egon, and their environments. TCN stated that during this period, Abuja Disco will be unable to supply power to these areas. However, the power supply will be restored immediately after the maintenance is completed by 4:30 p.m. the same day. At number 4, the World Health Organization (WHO) has warned that counterfeit diabetes drugs have been in circulation since 2022, affecting all regions of the world. The health authority, in a statement, referred specifically to findings in Britain, the US, and Brazil since October 2023. It disclosed that the counterfeit drug in question is Ozempic, which contains the active ingredient semaglutide, approved in the EU for treating type 2 diabetes. It further disclosed that the counterfeit version closely resembles the authentic medication but may lack the correct amount of active ingredients, leading to uncontrolled blood sugar levels in diabetics. The WHO urged doctors, pharmacists, regulatory authorities, and the public to be vigilant and advised people to only purchase medicines with a prescription from pharmacies, not online. At number 5, the amount of gas flared worldwide in 2023 rose by 9 billion cubic meters to 148 billion cubic meters, reaching its highest level since 2019, according to a World Bank report. The report, based on new satellite data from the Global Flaring and Methane Reduction (GFMR) partnership, was disclosed in a statement obtained in Abuja on Friday. The increase in flaring resulted in an additional 23 million tons of carbon dioxide equivalent emissions, comparable to adding about 5 million cars to the roads. World Bank's Global Director for Energy and Extractives, Demetrios Papathanassiou, underscored the wastefulness of flaring gas, noting its potential to displace dirtier energy sources and significantly reduce greenhouse gas emissions. The report highlighted the harmful pollutants released by gas flaring, including black carbon and unburned methane, which contributes to climate change and pose risk to both people and the planet. At number 6, the Lagos State Traffic Management Authority (LASTMA) has impounded 40 vehicles comprising 25 commercial and 15 private vehicles for operating illegal garages and causing road obstructions in Oyimbo, Ijora and Idumota areas. LASTMA revealed this in a statement on Friday. The enforcement operation was led by Mr. Kayode Odunuga under the direction of the Special Advisor to the Governor on Transportation, Shola Giwa. Giwa explained that the initiative is part of a broader effort to improve the city's transportation network and maintain road order. He emphasized that illegal garages significantly disrupt traffic flow and pose safety risk to both motorists and pedestrians. LASTMA has assured that the operation will continue and extend to other areas plagued by similar issues. At number 7, a top Namibian court Friday struck down Colonial-Era laws criminalizing same-sex relationships, marking a significant victory for the LGBTQ community. The High Court in Windhoek declared the crimes of sodomy and unnatural sexual offenses as unconstitutional and invalid. The ruling overturns rarely enforced laws from 1927, which Namibia retained after gaining independence from South Africa in 1990. The London-based Human Dignity Trust called the ruling historic, with its chief executive, T. Brown, stating LGBT Namibians can now look to a brighter future. The United Nations AIDS Program, UNAIDS, praised the ruling as a significant victory for equality and human rights, with Regional Director Anne Githuku Shongwe noting it as a powerful step towards a more inclusive Namibia. At number 8, UK health authorities have confirmed that sensitive data from a ransomware attack causing major disruptions at London hospitals has been published online. The cyber attack earlier this month targeted service supplier Synovis. Synovis, which conducts pathology tests primarily in southeast London, was attacked on June 3rd. The attack affected major hospitals including King's College Hospital in Guy's and St. Thomas in central London. The Russian cybercriminal group Colonial reportedly shared nearly 400 gigabytes of data, including patients' names, date of birth, NHS numbers, and blood test details on their darknet site and Telegram channel. NHS England says it is working with Synovis, the National Cyber Security Centre, and other partners to access the content of the published files and address concerns arising from the breach. At number 9, French Finance Minister Bruno Le Maire asserted Friday that France will reduce its public deficit to below 3% of GDP by 2027. This announcement follows the European Union's reprimand of France for breaching budget rules. Speaking in Luxembourg, Le Maire attributed recent market volatility to excessive spending promises from political parties across the spectrum. He criticized these programs as foolish and irresponsible. The European Commission announced plans to proposed a deficit-based excessive deficit procedure for 7 countries, including France, due to deficits exceeding 3%. France's deficit was 5.5% last year. Finally, at number 10, the Football Association of Wales, FAW, announced Friday the termination of Rob Page's contract as the men's national team head coach. Page, who became interim manager in November 2020 and was appointed permanently in September 2022, led the team to the UEFA Euro 2020 finals and their first FIFA World Cup appearance since 1958. Page previously served as the under-21 head coach since 2017, developing players like Dan James, Harry Wilson and Joe Rodon. The decision follows Wales' failure to qualify for Euro 2024. The FAW is now looking ahead to future opportunities, reiterating its commitments to excellence in Welsh football. That's it on what's happening. You can join the conversation on our website at www.rootstv.ng, follow us on social media, and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Roots TV Nigeria. Thank you for watching.